Alright, we're about to go live in 3, 2, 1, and let's go everyone, here we go. The live stream begins now, so let's go. Good morning everyone, Liberia Arcano here and welcome back on my Twitch and YouTube channel. So everyone, this is it. The time is now. Stonemachia, the long-awaited Italian indie Souls-like action game developed by Crossfall Games, was being released yesterday on Steam after about 3 years of development. I remember watching the first stages of this game at a Svilup party. I think it was in 2024, and then I also saw Stonemachia making a couple of appearances at the Milan Games Week Cartoomix. And it gained plenty of interest from the Italian community because it felt like something more solid compared to Enotria, the last song. That was meant to be the big one, the big full-fledged Italian Souls-like experience. So it started as a small solo project made out of artistic passion, and then yesterday just finally released. I've been following its development for quite a while because I've been looking forward to play this indie game, as it's been one of the core missions of my Twitch channel, which was also extending on YouTube to bring as much exposure to indie titles as possible. That's what I've been doing with also with Screamer. And even though I'm not that much of a fan of Souls-like games, because that's how Stonemachia would present itself as a hack and slash Souls-like experience, I'm willing to give it a try because the setting and the lore seem particularly interesting. Also, it's very uncommon because the game is inspired by Italian art, culture, and folklore, and it revolves around chess pieces and symbolism from heavens and angels. The game is set in the fantasy world of Medellin, which is based on Milan. But he also draws inspiration from other places of Italy. Like, for instance, I remember that in one of the meme shorts shared by the developers in order to promote the game, there is a moment where Zefiro, the pawn and the main protagonist of Stonemachia, fights against a living personification, well, more like a living avatar of the Trinacria, which is the symbol of the flag of Sicily. So, in a way similar to a notable, borrowed from many different parts of Italian regions, like the region of Liguria for the coastal architecture of oh man, I already forgot the name of the coastal region of Enotria. Oh, yes, that is Falesia Magna. Falesia Magna is the coastal kingdom of Enotria, heavily inspired by Ligurian and Etruscan culture and architecture. Because historically, the Etruscans established themselves in Liguria. The civilization of Etruria. Well, no, sorry, it's not Liguria, it's Tuscany. I would say it's a mix of both Ligurian and Tuscanian architecture. Then there was Leumnia, which was heavily inspired by Venice, and then we have Quinta. Quinta, it's much closer to the Tuscan hinterland, with also bits of Roman culture. So we're going to find plenty of Italian cultural reference in Stonemachia. Another thing that I'm doing to give more flavor to this run, because I'm streaming, like I said, both on Twitch and YouTube, is that for every chapter of this game, I'm going to use a title that is a chess reference. Now, this idea came from was inspired by Last Exile, an old anime dieselpunk series done by Gonzo, the same animation studio behind Blue Submarine number 6. An anime that I greatly enjoyed back when I was a little kid in the late 90s. And the particularity of Last Exile is that each episode title in the series is a chess reference that also refers to the events that happen in the specific episode. For instance, in this case, since this is going to be the first chapter of this run on Stonemachia, I'm going to call the episode First Move, because that's the opening move of every chess game. In fact, let me go and quickly check the episode list for Last Exile. By the way, everyone, if you have the chance, it's an anime that I can greatly recommend. If you like diesel punk aesthetics, and also you're a fan of Japanese animation in general, and you also like a compelling story. It's these little things and production values like this that make such a product so memorable. It's the same effort you would see in the titles of episode from like let's say Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, as in there are double meanings for every episode title. Some are very obvious, others are much more deep, and they really get you as soon as you realize their true meaning. So, list of Last Exile. Episode. So, the episode list for every Last Exile episode was given, originally given in English. It's not, a term that you will see in Japanese characters or hiragana. It's all written in English and then translated to katakana. Those are the characters for Western terms. For instance, in this case, the first move in Japanese would be fasto movu. The episode the titles are displayed at the beginning of each episode, and they use chess terminology. There are so many different kind of terms, and the thing is that chess is such a deep, and interesting game. And I'm saying this as someone who doesn't, who's not very good at chess. That every metaphor from the game can be easily used to describe all sorts of situations, many different series and pop culture entries. For instance, think about The Wire by HBO. It is one of the most realistic police dramas ever conceived. But the real kicker of The Wire, it is full of chess references. to the point that it can be easily described as the best chess series of all time. Like, for instance, in the third episode of the first season, we are introduced to the concept of chess in The Wire, as one of the main characters, D'Angelo Barksdale, teaches Bodhi and Wallace how to play chess because they were trying to play chess. Sorry, they were trying to play checkers by using chess. And through this dialogue, we can understand the metaphor for the drug dealing game used for chess. Sorry, or chess used as a metaphor for the drug dealing circuit. And the lesson concludes. Sorry. The lesson also features the epitaph for the epigraph of the episode, which is "The king stays the king." It's one of the core foundations of The Wire, and it literally means that the people who are in power usually tend to stay in power, even if the board changes. The king might be defeated, but they never truly lose their crown. And that's what happens with Avon Barksdale, the main antagonist of the Wire series before Marlo Stanfield comes and takes his place at the next major drug kingpin in Baltimore. The thing is that even though Barksdale is arrested, we can still see him behind bars, holding the same authority and power that he had in the streets. And he also reminds this when he meets Marlo for the first time. You see, here in prison, I'm kind of like an authority figure. It's something that eventually Marlo doesn't come to understand. He always wanted the power, but it does this through fear and brutality. Avon Barksdale, of course, was just as fearful and brutal, but it also commanded respect and charisma. And this gave him enough influence to still maintain a certain degree of power, even in defeat. Then, if you want some very literal chess metaphors, there is the Queen's Gambit, which is heavily focused on chess. And speaking as an Iron Man fan, one of Iron Man's most dangerous opponents, Obadiah Stane, is introduced as a chess enthusiast and master player. Like, he literally uses chess-themed henchmen to fight against Iron Man. And if you're going to use chess metaphors to describe his plans, it is something that it wasn't adapted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It would have been a shame. It's a shame, really. It would have made Obadiah Stane look even more dangerous than he already was. Well then, with this being said, let me switch to my blessed Steam library so that we can start this new run on Stonemachia. In the meantime, 007 First Light is already out and is getting already positive reviews, apart from the usual morons trying to push their branded takes about the game being too woke or whatever, because these people are so miserable, have no passion whatsoever. Let's see, there is also this interesting title that just came out yesterday, Town to City, and this is a city builder, another cozy city builder with voxel aesthetics. I can also notice that we have Empire Earth, the Gold Edition, available since yesterday also on Steam. Empire Earth was a very good game changer for the real-time strategy genre back when it came out. It was developed by one of the creative geniuses behind Age of Empires, only with a greater scope, and instead of being a 2.5D strategy game, because sprites in Age of Empires looked like 2.5D models. They were still 3D, but just as rendered. In this case, Empire Earth was the next step because it featured the full-fledged 3D models. But not only that, it also has a scope that spans from the Stone Age to an hypothetical future age. From cavemen to laser fighters and giant robots. And also, even the campaign mode were interesting and engaging. So the thing is that there is the first Empire Earth, the Gold Edition. Developed by Stainless Steel Studio and Mad Dog Software and published by Rebellion. It also comes with the Empire Earth Collection bundle, which includes Empire Art 1, 2, and 3. I've been noticing everyone, based on the reviews from media outlets and also on GOG, because that's how I managed to get come into possession of Empire Earth and these new games. I remember playing Empire Earth when I was a kid, but it's always nice to get back to there in digital format. And Empire Earth 3 is the weakest entry in the series. Both the first and the second Empire Earth and their respective expansion sets are highly praised, but it's not the same for Empire Earth the third. Rediscover the legendary real-time strategy trilogy and step into the breadth of human history, watching civilization rise and fall as wars are waged and empires are forged. Control the destiny of a fledgling civilization through as many as 500,000 years of human history. Take part in the greatest battles in the history of mankind. Create a lasting empire in a continuous campaign that covers the entire Earth. The Empire Earth Collection brings together all 3 games in one complete package. It's a recommended game if you're fans and lovers of RTS games. Let's see, there is still the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Starship Troopers, Terran Command, the real-time strategy game set in the Starship Troopers universe. Other games I've already explored and noticed. Let's see. Also, yesterday there was the release alongside Stonemachia of Lumen Tale, Memories of Strife, which is another Italian-made indie title, and it's a monster collection, a monster collector game. Well, look at this. Subnautica 2 is about to reach 100,000 reviews. And we also have Shadows 50% discount. Alright. Second, a quick look at the page of Stonemachia. Fight Zephyro, and Zephyro is the name of the main protagonist of Stonemachia, this little pawn right here. Arm yourselves with the power of chess and explore Medallion, a land plagued by the a land afflicted by the plague of angels, in a dark adventure with soul-like elements. Will you manage to to return to heaven. So yes, these are some game informations. Dress as a play as at Zephyro. Upon capable of transforming in other chess pieces, as you embark on a journey, as embark on a Dantesque journey in a world devastated by the plague of angels. Venture in dark and desolated wastelands and prepare to face hosts or armies of angels. Statues and objects inspired by Italian art and folklore. Unlock all the armors and discover their unique abilities in this dark fantasy action adventure game with soul-sec elements, where the shield can really change the outcome of every fight. Uncover the secret of the chess pieces and guide Zephyro through Medallion in this epic quest towards heaven. This is the premise of Stonemachia. Island devastated by a plague that is turning every object into stone, and there are only very few survivors. So now we can deactivate the background music. Another thing, everyone, is that since this is a Souls-like game, I also prepared my own death counter for this game. There it is, right in the bottom left corner. Now what I have to do is to plug my trusty gamepad and capture the game as soon as it starts. And we are ready to begin. Okay, the gamepad is connected. Is it working? Okay, yes, it's been captured. I'm seeing a bit of lag from my webcam. Crossfall Games. Sensitive warning. Okay. Alright, this game uses another feature. And here we are. If you previously played the demo, do not press continue as you may lose data and important items. Please start a new game instead. Thank you for choosing Stonemachia. May you persevere in your angelical journey. Okay. Now, first of all, everyone, let me take a quick look at the settings. We can switch between Italian and English. I will say we can keep the game in Italian. Yes, I want to save the new changes. Let's see. So from here we can set the graphics of the game. Let's try to go with some high quality settings. Eventually we can also reduce them in case the game struggles a bit. Alright. There is a giant wing in the background. Okay, the webcam seems to be holding. Let's see. Alright. Let's enjoy a bit of the music. It is time to go. Oh yes, because I already played the demo version some time ago. So let's go another right. It's better than losing key items. Oh, already here. So this is our character, Zephyro. It's a tiny pawn surrounded by all sort of pieces. Let's see, we can move around with the left thumbstick, use the right thumbstick to take a look around. We can press the A button to jump. The B button is for the dodge roll. Let's see. Ah, okay, this way it feels like as we're selecting our main armor and the difficulty setting of the game. The pawn. The angelic armor, the most balanced angelic armor between attack, defense, and mobility. Do you feel attuned with this angelic armor? Not yet. We can go and take a look at the other armors. Because in this game, every armor can also greatly influence our gameplay style. The Rook. The most resistant angelic armor. It is slow, but inflicts the highest amount of damage. So this is essentially a tank. Very slow, but it can deal lots of damage. Not yet. Then let's take a look. This has to be the knight, judging by the horse-shaped design. Yes, the knight. In Italian, they always translated the knight as the horse. The most support-oriented angelic armor. Although it deals moderate damage, it's a very fast armor. So the knight favors finesse and mobility compared to dealing damage. It's faster than the rook. And then what do we have here? The bishop. Although in this case it doesn't look like a bishop, anymore like a bannerman. That's how they translated the bishop in Italian for the chess piece. So the bishop is the most offensive-oriented angelic armor. It has the highest attack speed of the other armors, despite dealing very low damage. So the bishop favors faster attacks, and it goes more about quantity over quality. It delivers a flourish of attacks that deal very low damage. And then we have the pawn as the most balanced armor between the four of them. So let's go over this again. The rook is the slowest but also deals the heaviest amount of damage. The knight is faster than the rook and deals moderate damage. The bishop is the fastest attacker, but it deals very low damage. And then we have the pawn as the most balanced of the three armors. I don't know. I will try to go as a knight. Moderate damage, but faster movement speed. Not attack speed, movement speed. The knight is nimbler compared to the rook, the pawn, and the bishop. So once we choose our angelic armor, we can begin. I see A restless sage. Now tell me. What is your name? Ah, okay, we can insert the name of our character. Alright. Can choose our character name. Do you confirm that you want to use this name? You won't be able to change it after that. But yes. And so everyone, it begins. Looks like a battlefield. There are hundreds of pawns fighting. And huge wings. It is down there. Let's put an end to this story. One of those pieces has to be the queen. Oh my, looks like a post-apocalyptic scenery. So we can press the right back button to attack. These are the enemy pawns. Press the B button to dodge roll. The music is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Press the right thumbstick to lock on a target. Ow! Oh man, I'm getting hit multiple times. And press the left back button to parry. Nice. Press the right time to parry an attack. Yeah, I missed the attack, unfortunately. So this was the combat tutorial. No! They took our queen! What is that thing? No, the queen is still alive. Ah, okay. By using the D-pad we can switch between forms. In this case, we can turn into the bishop. Oh man, look at this. We're becoming a living whirlwind. And to switch it in the form of the rook. Oh my. Claiming attack. Then it's time to turn into the knight. Hold the right back button to summon the drilling attack. Go, Simon, your drill will pierce the skies. Oh damn it, we got pinned down. They killed the queen. What is happening? Our character is going Super Saiyan. And then... This was the opening sequence, the game begins. I guess we picked up... oh, Seraphim, Reaper of the Skies, Reaper of Heavens. This is our first boss battle. I'm trying to get close to him. So we don't have a health bar. So I have to assume that it's impossible for us to lose this battle. I need to properly master the parry system because I keep on missing the attacks. What is this? Ah, okay, it was a scripted battle. There was no way for us to survive. And this is the end.
Narrava lo scultore di un angelo, il più bello.
The sculptor was okay, narrating of an angel, the beautiful,
divelto,
rotting
controllo.
in his heart.
Dal cielo egli è sceso per vedere che cosa è sorto, ma tornando in paradiso, il re se n'era accorto.
Ah, it's a rhyming
Condannate
narration.
le sue ali, qui non vi era più dimora, ma il destino ruppe i fili e venne uccisa la regina. Una guerra il cielo colse, chi col re, chi traditore. 1000 ali furono recise ed il paradiso
Wings were severed, and the heavens dies.
Così si dipinse una storia sospesa. Un pedone valoroso marciò senza sosta, ma lui solo rimase in difesa. Come tanti, egli cadde nella terra nascosta.
As many, he fell in the hidden lands. I wonder how they translated this in English. Recent translation. The Sacrilege Fortress. So here we are, ready to begin the game in earnest. So yes, we can see the health bar. I apologize everyone for my overlay covering it. Oh, what is this? Ambient Machia? Background music. Okay, let's press the button to jump. There's a giant spinning seraphim in the distance. So we can pick up feathers, and feathers should be the equivalent of souls in this game. The currency we can use it to upgrade and power up our character. You picked up an angelic sword. This is our first weapon. Now we're facing our first enemies, these stone heads. Oh, look at this. This one is armed, oh, with a lance and a shield. Okay. I think I got the parry. Not really. Oh, that's why, because I don't have a shield. Or maybe we have to hold the left back button. Okay, so far we can only transform in the pawn. Makes sense because just the beginning of the game. Okay, about to fight another enemy. This rook soldier. And this? Ah, okay. We found an angelic ampule, or an angelic gourd, and by pressing the X button we can heal ourselves. It's the equivalent of potions. Oh. Let's see, we have to dodge and press the right button to counter-attack. So whenever we're turning red, it's because we're performing a successful counter-attack. But I'm noticing that the counter-attacks tend to be a bit shaky. Or this is the wrong term. I mean, it's a bit difficult for me to properly hit the target whenever I counter-attack. As if I'm facing the wrong direction, even though the target is locked on. We have to properly maneuver our character whenever we're about to counter-attack. Oh, watch out for this. Is a cannon. And this. Look like mischievous spirits. Okay, we can press the left back button, the left thumbstick to run. It's going to be useful if you want to dodge these giant pincer tentacles. Alright, having more company. Okay, but better heal myself before it's too late. Wait a second, let me take a look around. Maybe we can find some hidden collectibles, especially in large areas such as this. The Stonemachia music is surprisingly relaxing. It doesn't feel like your typical dark fantasy Souls-like music. Not that I played many Souls-like to tell the difference, everyone. But it's less somber and depressing compared to the settings of most Souls. Like I can also see some winged statue waiting for us on top of the structure. Guess this is going to be the combat tutorial for the shield. The sea gargoyle. Okay, yes, we can use it. Oh. I didn't see that coming, so this is our first death. Instead of dying, we get petrified. Petrified and shattered. So let me update my death counter. Let's see how many attempts it's gonna take us to destroy the gargoyle. Oh, we're starting from this spot. Oh man, I wasted the potion. Oh wait, I also see that by increasing damage we can refill the ample. So not by getting damage, by defeating enemies. Okay, and just like in every Souls, like we can recover our residue image to restore our feathers. Damn it. I got you. Okay, we can parry attacks to refill the ample. This is going to give much more emphasis on the parrying game. Keep missing the parries. Damn it, I'm about to die again. Alright, we can also use minor healing parts, I guess. Alright, press the down arrow on the D-pad to release energy. Very nice. This can deal an advanced attack. Okay, have to keep myself alive. Come on. There we go. Checkmate. Our first boss has been defeated. Nice. Very nice. So, kilometer everyone have to adjust a little thing from OBS. There we go. Let me take another quick look around because this way we can recover some of these feathers. So yes, as you can see from this boss fight, this first official in-game boss fight, the game heavily emphasizes the importance of parrying, not just dodging attacks. Because the more attacks we can parry, the more frequently we can heal ourselves and stay alive. Also, I wanted to understand more behind the concept of the energy surges to deal even more damage. The energy surge can be used as a finisher for the fight. this? Looks like a bundle of feathers. There is a board film and pedestal here. Ah, okay. This is the equivalent of beacons or campfires. We can increase our level, check the armarium, which is our the armors in our possession. Let's see. Okay, yes, this is our armor gallery. From here we can return to the world of Medellan and resume the adventure. I wanted to take a quick look at the description for each armor. But before we do that, let's also take a look at our stats. So these are our base stats. 300 health points and 80 mana points. Our basic attack as a pawn is 19. As a knight, it's 12. As a bishop is 5, and as a rook is 60. As for the special attack, the pawn special attack. As a pawn we deal 30 damage, 7 as the knight, 16 as the bishop, and just 2 damage as the rook. Okay, looks like we already exhausted all of our feathers. It goes by several tiers, I guess. Already reached level 2. So now let me check again the armarium. So, pawn. The most balanced angelic armor between attack, defense, and mobility. Multiple perfect parries allows it to get momentarily promoted to queen by projecting a powerful laser beam. Every perfect parry refills the ample. A perfect dodge allows it to unleash a mighty cleave in queen form. And our signature attack is the Spectral Sight. It creates a replica of the pawn that damages both the player and the enemies. By pairing the replica at the right moment, you will summon exact copies of the pawn that are going to imitate its movement. So it's going to act as spawning some decoys for the enemies. And let's see. Okay, in order to unlock the other armors, you have to collect cards. And each armor requires a certain amount of cards to be unlocked. This one, for instance, requires 20 cards. Alright, this... it has to be the rook. Okay, not only that, these are alternate versions of the pawn. Because, yes, this is the basic pawn. Here we have different versions of the knight. And this is the bishop and the rook. You know what this game could use, everyone? A photo mode. Because these environments and surroundings are Stunning. They deserve a collection of pictures that highlight the environment art and the settings of Medellan. Okay, I missed another attack. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I have to practice my parrying skills. But in any case, everyone, I wanted to say that these enemies are very similar to Stone Age to Bronze Age statues from rural sites. Ah, there it is. Also, it's very nice because by parrying we can unleash a knockback effect. And we also deal damage. That's very good. Oh man. This was very bad. Alright, good. That was a good parry. Damn it. I'm about to die. Man, parries are risky. So, I can spot a crab monster. Ouch. Watch out for the crab. Damn it! No. Killed by a crab. This is just classic meme material tied to role-playing games. I let one character fighting a horde of crabs. Okay, first of all, let me see if I can reach my shade and recover my lost feathers. Don't forget everyone, we can also use the right trigger for a more powerful attack. Damn it. Ah, good, that's the counter attack. But it looks like I'm missing them. I have to practice my parrying. Ow. Okay, it was a good parry. Let's do this crab. For the giant crab monster. Oh, it was also quite easy to defeat. Ow. I swear that it wasn't in the range for his attack. Yet I suffered the damage. Okay, the crabs are not particularly fearful as opponents. And this? What? Okay, we're mistaking this poor stone head, but we're not even able to talk with it. Okay, enough bullying. Okay, we can smash a few items. Checking the tents. Maybe there's also something we can find. Oh, look at this. Some characters are identified with this floating cross, which means these are characters we can interact with. Grandpa Mouse. Nonno Topino. Who goes there? You can't finish the job, eh? Think about it, fool. I might be old, but I will give it all I have. What you say, Cherub? Is not like one of those brutes? Oh, I'm so sorry. This old statue must have been a bit more of sand on his eyes. It's good to see another friendly face. Even though there are not many friends around these parts. Now that I take a better look at it, is that a real angelic armor that you're wearing? Oh, heavens, so many memories. But I'm afraid that it would be much more of a bother for you than anything else. Listen, I know I'm not in the position of asking you something like this all out of the blue, but could you use its power to free the castle? Me and my cherub were headed to Medallion, and the other people we were traveling, along with the other people we were traveling with. They really wanted it to be their new home. If you're going to free the fortress from the damn knight and his marauders, you're gonna give us the chance to reach the city, and these poor souls shall finally get some rest after so many suffering, or after so many sorrow. It would also be the perfect occasion to test your armor. Should we get to Medallion safe and sound, you're gonna need all of its full potential. Okay, so a bit more of exposition for Grandpa Mouse. And he's asking us to free the fortress from a renegade knight. So the refugees can safely get to Medallion. I don't know that is from Demo. This crippled statue of a giant. Okay, Reached at level 3. Now let's see. I wonder where we can find more cards so we can unlock more armors. Okay then. These stoneheads don't deal that much damage. The giant. Oh, go away, you damn mongrels! Give your awful things away from me! You don't stare there like a fool and help me! They're wicked, evil, slimy and evil. They're wicked, slimy and wicked. Get rid of them, so I shall be able to break through these walls. Okay. But I think it was a bit of a bug for the giant to interact with us in the middle of a fight. Okay. There it goes. Wait, what? Where is the wrecking ball hanging from? Also, let's remember that we should explore every corner of the game, because you might never know what you're going to find. Like this other character, we might unlock a side quest. Rolling in midair. Why haven't I thought of it before? I was so fast that those rats didn't even see me plummeting all over them. I'm so enthusiastic. I'm so excited that I can feel my entire body in flames. Ah! Oh, well, look at this. It's a nice hint that he gave us. Dodge roll in midair. I don't know, maybe could be a long shot, but maybe if we try the dodge roll we could be able to get to this ledge, but I don't know. Seems risky, I might fall down and die again. This music right now reminds me of modern Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2. Just because of the vibes, something that is kind of ecclesiastic. The thing is that it will make sense, because one of the horror themes of Final Fantasy 13 was the influence of religious institution over the government. And here in Stonemachia, our enemies are literal angels. Okay, let's go and thank the giant. Thank you. Ugh, I hate those things. But I did it. Now we can take the castle back. Well, at least the rest of you. I will stay here, just in case they'll come back. getting that by using the X button we heal ourselves. Aha! I got you! Let's just smash more stuff. Okay, there is a giant enemy to deal with, supported by another cannoneer. Take out the cannoneer first because it's so damn annoying. Well, this one looks like a minotaur. Okay, its swing attack seems fairly easy to dodge. As long as we stay behind him, we're safe. We can also go with a slam attack, and it is gone. It wasn't too difficult. Let me explore this area a bit more. In these statues. Oh, what is this? Opening tracks. Find the first vinyl. Oh, that is nice. I think it's a nice meta reference because some of the collectibles in this game are going to be the vinyls, and each of these vinyls should unlock a new music track. That's nice. Very nice as an idea. The only thing I would like to understand is how we can switch between tracks. This is Ambient Macchia a Concio. So to take a better look around. See what else we can find. I wonder is there a way for us to hide the reproduction of the disc in the upper right corner. Okay, here another bundle of feathers. Whoa! The statues came to life and they're attacking us. Okay, now these they directly resemble Etruscan armors. Do you want everyone even to check a couple of things? Oh, and this? The talking head. You can heal yourself with the holy energy of our kin, of our kind, as long as it's accumulated in this angelic ampule. It will be automatically picked up whenever an enemy shall be either destroyed or parried. It's a bit macabre or morbid, but useful. It's like anything in this world. Yes, by destroying or parrying enemies, we can refill our bottle, our ampule in this. Ow. Damn it. Okay, it was a bit difficult for me to read the attacks of this enemy. Okay, that's counting. I'm going to restart from just outside the courtyard. And to be safe, I should pause the game whenever I respawn. So I don't get caught off guard by incoming enemies. Over. Okay, let's take care of the cannon here first. Okay, this one attack seems fairly easy to parry. Wait, where is that just coming from? They're attacking me before they're supposed to. What was that noise? The spot here was a bit dark. It's difficult to see. Set distance with little critters. Should be another shooter somewhere. There it is. So should we go and fight the Condor Gargoyle or keep moving? That's not a simple shield. It's pure angelic metal. The anti-angel armor... Sorry, let me see. The anti-angel armor by excellence. Or the authentic anti-angel armor. You can parry any strike, projectile, and explosion by lifting it at the right moment. They say you can also awaken the true unstable potential of your armor. But how? Well, that's what we experienced during the fight with the sea gargoyle. Okay, so cover dodging particularly easy. Let's watch out for the swipe attacks. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. It's all okay. After all, it wasn't so scary. And this? What? I don't understand. What was the chariot doing? Oh, let's see. We can press the right back button to activate this lift. Alright. Hold on, before I get up there. Let's see. Oh, we created a new shortcut now. Time to the outside courtyard. So we can increase our stats just a little bit. No, poor elevator. Oh, there you are. Okay, so we can also unleash a couple of wind. Ah, there's another mouse. Mouse soldier. Is this our punishment? For wishing for a home? No, they're no longer here. I want to get out, go away. I want to get out. Wait, this is not an ordinary mouse soldier. This poor mouse is desperate. It looks like the soldiers are fighting against the giant pincer tentacles. Either that or no, they're fighting against us. Let's see. I wanted to interact with this door. This gate is sealed. Maybe there is a way to open it. Whoa, We just got crushed by the tentacle. There's another Minotaur. Aha! Okay, who's next? What is this thing? Looks like an angel-shaped key. Oh, that's it. That's it. It's the key to unlock the sealed gate. There's another talking ahead. You were the finest of armors, and yet it's not enough to make you invincible. Not even that can make you invincible. As soon as you're defeated, bizarre being will take advantage of that to rob you of all the feathers that you hoarded. Truly a truly presumptuous creature. Once you return on the place of your defeat, he's also going to mock you by showing the loot that he robbed. All you have to do is to give it a lesson, and he shall return everything. Even though it doesn't seem to be able to learn from its own mistakes. Its great will inevitably bring him back to you to steal everything. And the cycle of violence shall start anew. Is it to explain how we can defeat our malicious spirit to recover our feathers whenever we die? Speaking of feathers, there is another bundle right down there. I think that I heard a clanking sound. Is that a Mauser? There's another Mauser. No! No! Oh man, I came too late. He just committed suicide. No. We're going to find the place. Okay, no. Nothing much. Just another way to reach this. What? Damn it. I got caught off guard by this mini boss named Tommaso. Thomas. Have to update the counter. Getting back there might be a problem. Because I guess we have to get stuck in combat with an optional boss. It's gonna be a problem. Oh man, this time the slam attack. Find a way to recover my feathers. Let me see if we can stop the mouse before he jumps. Vincenzo, the sea. Okay, never mind. I was going to toss himself into the sea, regardless of our interactions. Oh, look at this. We unlocked our first card. The mice. Opening hand. Find your first card. Another achievement that we unlocked. I have to find my way with these other stoneheads. Where was it? There with Tommaso. Ah, I have to go this way. I don't want to fight Tommaso right now. So if I could recover my feathers. You. So by collecting a little more cards, we can unlock the first alternate armor for the pawn. There's another giant. This time, this one lost its ball. Yes, this one lost its ball. You will crumble in center, foul creatures! No more one shall suffer for your amusement. As you merge yourselves with land and vanish into dust, you will think of me, monsters. The giant is really hellbent on revenge. Since there's nothing else to find this part. Oh. There we are. Why did you do that? No, stay away from me! He's terrified of the stoners. Oh no, the giant crumbled. What? Wait, what? The centaur Percy fell. Okay, let me understand this fight. Okay, our parries are doing lots of damage. And they're working. I'm parrying all these attacks without skipping a beat. Well, almost all the attacks. Okay. Yes, it worked. Almost worked. Oh man, I did it. Yes, that's it. Oh my! Great! Ah. We unlocked a new achievement. First round, jousting round, by defeating Percival, and on the first attempt, we also gained another card. I feel very proud of myself for surviving a boss on the first attempt. Now let's see. Okay, from here we can return to the entrance of the castle. Better take advantage of this and upgrade myself a bit. At last, this Calvary is over. Thank you for everything. But I can't help to think about how many others have been there with us. And all I have are these little critters beside me. I guess he's talking about the mice. Nice. Give it up a few more time. I wonder if I can see my cards. So far we found the mice, and then what else we got? First of all, the centaur. This is Latin. Two cards out of 75. I wonder if I can translate this from Latin to Italian or English. Let's see. Google Translate Italian to Latin. So, parvi infirmi sunt et proptere exterriti. Propterea exterriti. Tamen vires invenerunt ut resisterent. Invenerunt ut resisterent. So, this can be translated as they're small, weak, and thus terrified. However, they found the strength to resist and fight, and stand, or stand and fight. They found the strength to resist. Okay, now let's go and check Fursifel. Est poena nostra. Num quia domum concupimus. Is this our punishment? It is because it is perhaps because we wish to return to our home. They think it's their penance. They wish to return home and they thought that the angels were punishing them. Okay. What? It was taking longer than usual to jump and return to the world. Maybe we can also go and talk with Grandpa Mouse to inform him that the castle now is free. So in the end it wasn't a knight or a horse, it was a centaur. Cherub, he's back! I was sure he would have made it. Oh, shut up. You never said anything like that. Thank you. Now that I know that an angelic armor is such a good hands, the future seems a bit discouraging. Now go towards the lighthouse. Now let's move. Let us away to the lighthouse. Magellan awaits us. Cherub, help grandfather and get ready to the journey. Oh. It feels lively again. And look at this, everyone. Even the color palette changed radically after we cleared the fortress. I want to see if we can climb back and fight Tommaso. Oh, there's another mouse soldier. Oh, King. All these lives, absorbed by the wars, scattered in the sea. Why? Why? Oh. Looks like this poor mouse is still shell-shocked. Okay, we found another pedestal. Better go ahead and waste all my feathers to level up before I'm gonna lose them. Alright. Nice. Okay, this is a bit less nice because it got me. Oh, you're attacking me from behind. That's unfair. Oh well, this is the hole that was left by the giant. This looks like the throne room. Oh man, all these poor people turned into stone. Jump from here and reach the other side of the beach, but still want to explore a bit more. Yikes! Sorry, folks. The parry. Oh, good. Let's go and have this to Tommaso. Poor mouse always makes me feel bad. Oh, come on. Okay, that's how we're going to stop you. Raising parries at the right time. Okay, yes. In the end it's not too difficult to defeat. Checkmate. I will say this guy here was the example of a glass cannon. Lots of damage, but also incredibly frail and easy to destroy as soon as we can get our hands on him. And he was protecting another card. Tommaso. Like a common name for a most terrifying opponent. Because unless we can figure out a way to beat him, it's going to be nightmare fuel for us. Oh, we also get another nice bundle of feathers. Now, let's take a look at this other card. We found the mice. Forsical, then there is. I think therefore I am. I think therefore I am a stonehead with a jousting spear. At least he didn't quote Barry the Butcher from Metal Alchemist. I killed therefore I am. Now, is there a safe way for us to return to the entrance without without dying by fall damage? I don't know if there is any fall damage in this game. Where we are. We can move past all these enemies. But I think that we're really not forced to fight all these enemies. I don't think that most of them are going to follow us all the way across the world map. Let's level up a bit. No, I missed the small feather up there outside of the throne room. Let's see if we can reach a long feather. We're doing this by moving across all these stones. Ah, man, this is the spot where the mouse jumped to take his own life. Is this going to lead us to another hidden encounter? Oh, what is that? Oh, there is a mouse fishing. Let's go talk to him. And this? Looks like a phantom card, but I don't know if it's going to require us sacrificing one of our cards to unlock it. Focus. The Fisher Mouse. Focus. Patience. Courage or bravery. These are the skills that the series requires of a master Fisher Mouse. You stop at the battle, so you certainly possess such qualities. But the sea also requires a fishing rod. You cannot fish without it. Come back when you found one. Oh man. Now we know that the Stonemachia is a full-fledged game because it features a fishing minigame. Just by the book. Oh. And what about this part of the castle? There are more crabs protecting a bundle of feathers. Now that I think about it, I hope that this game features some sort of a fast travel option. Or it could be a hassle to reach many distant locations by foot. Okay, from here we're returning to the beach encampment. So now we can go back. You don't have a fishing rod. Okay. So, at least now I know that I don't have to sacrifice one of my cards. Oh, that's nice. We capsized the crab. Level up push. We reached at level 9. We can continue our exploration of the beach. There's an unusual level design. These ramps are not completely obvious. It's up to us to climb all these rocks in order to reach the next destination. Okay, right now I'm feeling like a famous sketch from Aldo Giovanni e Giacomo. There's one part where Aldo and Giovanni are trying to climb a very difficult slope, and they keep coming up with various names for crevices, like put your foot in that crevices that is shaped like a skunk's rib, or that rock that looks like a a hawk's hoof. Then as soon as they get to the top of the climb, completely exhausted, they find out that Giacomo, the third one of the trio, is missing. So they start frantically screaming for him, Giacomo, Giacomo. And then he pops behind their backs, and they say, "So, hey guys, I'm here. What? Where are you going? There is a mountain path just right there." I'm feeling the same. I just went for the most difficult path, but there was the easier way around. Still, with these living statues, if we don't get killed in the process. Oh man, it was airborne and it missed us. That is weird. I had no trouble parrying the attacks from the other bosses, but these simple stone soldiers are doing me trouble. Okay, that's more like it. Oh. Oh, nice. A stone wall of soldiers. Let's take care of them. Yes. That is good. I would say that the trick is to parry so the sword is about to touch the ground. Not an instant earlier or later. Like this. I got your game. Okay. Not this time. There's still room for improvement. Oh. This one needs me. Right. Oh, this must be the lighthouse. Oh, wait a second. This crab is armed with a sword. A crab soldier. Quite an interesting variant. Ah, here we can find another vinyl. The first move. Okay, with this we unlocked 2 tracks. No, wait. Wait till the music stopped. Okay, I have to climb all the way to the top. Staircase never ends. Ah, here we are. What is happening? Oh man! The lighthouse is on the top of a giant crab. Isn't it a bit too dangerous for ships to have this moving lighthouse? Medallion, the city of stone. Oh, we can also interact with the giant crab. Bloob. Do you want to return to the Sacrilege Fortress? Wait a second, I don't think the Sacrilege is the right term. In fact, it's the first time that I see this word. Ok. No. Sì. Sacrigerus, the Sacrigerus Fortress. What does it mean? Again, I mean a Sacrigerus, not a Sacrilegious. The Sacrilegious Fortress. That's kind of strange. Sacrilegious implies something that is carrying a sack. It is sack bearing. But we haven't found any enemies that will look like that. So maybe there is another different meaning for this. Or I'm just getting everything wrong. No, not right now. Blub. Okay, this is how the crab answer us. Oh, this is Grandpa Mouse. Curse be it, Seraphim! We arrived! We have finally arrived! Welcome to Medallion, my silent friend. A land of rebirth and infinite opportunities. A new frontier for our dynasty. So from endless time. What is going to happen from now on? It's up to you to decide. Perhaps, maybe you're gonna travel to reach the spire? The spire?
Medallion. Un guscio di pietra ormai vuoto.
A shallow stone empty.
Colpita da antiche mani.
Scotta by ancient hands.
Condannato.
Condemned or doomed.
Oltre la guglia sarai salvo.
Beyond the spire, you will be safe, but be careful.
L'armatura.
That armor. They will attempt in all ways to take it away from you. Who's this voice? I guess it was Grandpa Mouse. So try not to be too reckless as you roam through these lands. Tell you the truth, they could also be possessed by other armors, hidden in the shadows, but ready to get out to seize the power of another one. Just like many other angels. It could seem like I'm describing a horrible and dangerous place, but believe it or not, this city hides many wonders. I think that I spotted what it looks like a tram car. Because tram cars are a symbol of Milan. Okay, let's take a look around. Another sealed door here. And that. Oh, it's another fishing spot. Oh, great. I died in the dumbest way possible. We're trying to get to a fishing spot. Alright. Let's give it another try. Oh, good. I was right. It's another fishing spot. Oh, and we have an invisible wall here, so we won't be able to explore around the other ledge. Oh, pigeon boxing. Strike a pigeon. Oh no. Oh man. It's a pigeon. Pigeon with wobbly eyes. The thing is that the Piazza del Duomo, everyone is full of pigeons. Oh, give me a second. Okay. At least the pigeons are not going to damage us. If only we had some breadcrumbs to feed them. Also, look at this. We have lamp lights. Oh, what is that thing? Looks like a mix between a snake and a lion. Oh, wait a second. I think I get it. These are supposed to resemble the mouse on the public fountains. I mean, that I get. I think that's the idea because most of those mouths are shaped like drakes or dragons, as another to the symbol of the Sforzas, the Bishone, the snake. Coincidentally, the snake has also the historical logo of the Inter Football Club. Because the Inter, alongside with the Milan, is one of the two main football squads from Milan. The difference is that Milan, it's more represented by a devil than a snake. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a moment. So that these damn pigeons can take our walk. Right. Sorry, what was it? Transferring to a couple of Mercedes. What is that? There's an armored figure on top of that pillar. Oh. Who are you? Okay, I'm trying to read its attack pattern. Oh! Gambetto. We unlocked a new angelic armor. That was something. Ah, because this is a bishop. I recognize the attack pattern. It's a bishop, and now we have to be careful because the bishop seems also quite squishy compared to the pawn. Oh man, I'd better heal myself. Let's return to the pawn form. Okay, maybe there is a way for us to access our armor gallery without going to a pedestal. New vinyl obtained, a shell of stone. This music is a bit unsettling. Oh crap, I missed the chance for the parry. Oh man, what is that? It's a giant cube. I mean, I remember the memes of Zephyr getting crushed by these cubes and listening to the music of the giant Mario cubes. That sound whenever Mario gets crushed by one of these flying giant cubes. I wasn't expecting to see them this early. Oh crap, I was also about to die. Oh man. I keep missing the right cue for the parry. Okay, some of these faces are not just statues. They're animated. What? What is this? A swarm of arms? What is going on? Getting swarmed by arms. What the fuck was that? And this? Okay, now this seems like proper angel. I need to try if I can get attacks and parries in the right moment. It tossed his weapon away. How? Oh man, no, that's a fountain. Okay, have to keep our distance. No, poor fountain. We're committing acts of vandalism against the city. Oh damn it. Just got crushed by the fountain. How embarrassing. Because I noticed that the fountain can emit these deadly liquids. We're going to resume from this spot. So you don't have a shortcut. Oh, okay, yes, I can see it. It's a tram car. The distance. Try to fight our way through this sort of enemies. First of all, I wanted to recover my feathers. Let's make sure we don't get ambushed by the arms one more time. There you are. Give me that, you damn fountain. So wow, I fired the basic attack, but not the other one. I mean, that fountain has even the symbol of Milan on its structure. Okay, let's wait for the fountain to attack, and there we go. Here comes another fountain. This might be the most Milanese game ever developed. So watch out again for the liquid pools. There it is. And this is the unmistakable Duomo of Milan. Also some sky beams protruding from the spires. Okay, so watch out for the tram cars. Let's see. And this? What's this statue? It looks more human. Oh, what is this? A hornet moment? Terrasin. Ok. Familiarity with attack system. She can summon a trail of barnacles. Okay, things are not looking good. I keep missing her attacks. This is much better. Even better. Okay. We also get enough parry energy to unleash a special attack. It didn't work much though. That's it. Almost it. Okay. What is going to do? Oh crap. You can also unleash shockwaves with a sword. I'm getting confused by her attacks, but look at that. She spawned angel wings. This is going to be a shockwave. Oh man. Oh yes, now I think I have a read on your attacks. Not really, but we're getting closer to the end of the fight. This music is very good. One more effort, and it is over. We did it. Checkmate. Sikotin Kalo. Defeat Derasin. You unlocked the hidden potential of the angelic armor. Wait a second, could it be that Derasin was the Madonnina that made it, that stands on the top of the Duomo? Let's see. Every armor requires a different amount of mana to unleash its special attack. The unstable power of the special attack will inflict heavy damage to the enemies, but also to the players. So it's a high risk, high reward maneuver, this one. However, this can be dodged to avoid the damage or parried to unleash special effects. So we can parry our own special attack. Interesting. Use it with care. So, I'm inevitably going to suck so bad at using this special ability unless I start to learn how to parry it. I can get enough of this tram car, and it has a talking heads at the front. What is this? Another fishing spot? Yes. And this? Looks like a mandrake. Yes, it's a mandrake. Oh man. That was very dangerous. There's also this giant figure staring at us. Oh, what are these mice doing? Oh, they're drunk. Brillo, tipsy. Hey, I was asking myself, did you ever think of what is Avoid us once our lifespan runs out. Grillo and Chuco, tipsy and drunk. What do you mean? We're immortals. I know, but so angels will lose their body. They get absorbed by the Terran, and they pray to enter in an object that it doesn't look too stupid. Would it be better to have a different body? I'm just a bit tired of being a mouse. If you don't like it, you can always pay a visit to the sculpture. You're crazy! Rather than traversing the Borog, I would rather stay like this. Then shut up and keep drinking. You're scaring our new friend. He's been here for hours and he hasn't say a thing yet. Could it be this giant head? Oh, and this? Whole angel statues. They can unleash a slime attack. It's a bit difficult to give a proper look at them. So I really don't want to get crushed by the tram cars. Let's keep taking a look around. Let's take care of this angel. Oh, and this? We're also about to get attacked by another fountain. Alright. Just give me a moment, everyone. I'm getting some notifications from Discord. It might be. What is the side and the other? I'm not getting anything strange. Okay. Oh? What is this? It's a level. What is it supposed to activate? Okay. This was the key to open the gate and the shortcut to reach the opening board here at the entrance of Medellin. So let's go and take a look at our newest armor, the Bishop. Here it is. The Bishop. The most offensive angelic armor. He has the highest attack speed compared to the armors, although it deals low damage. Each perfect parry inflicts a wound to the enemy. by stacking wounds, you can multiply the damage of the next attack. The perfect dodge can counter the enemy, increasing its attack speed, but making it even more vulnerable for 20 seconds. The bishop is quite the provoker. So can also deal bonus damage by stacking the wound stats on the enemies, and this really adds up with a faster attack speed compared to the other armors. Our special ability is the Solar Disc. It creates a circle of light that's projected forward, damaging the enemies, and then it comes back by damaging the player as well. By pairing the disc at the right moment, you're going to send it back at faster speed for each parry. Oh, so we're playing catchball essentially, or either dodgeball. By keeping parrying the disc, we can send it over and over again, ricocheting against the other enemies. Very good for crowd control, provided we keep up with its speed. Alright, time to return to the real world. Move. Let's see if we can take a look at the square. That's the spire. It looks a lot like the Tower of Babel. The thing is that I could really use some indications or directions. So the Duomo is closed. I don't have to fight all these statues. This looks like a market when it's been abandoned. Oh. Oh. So, more sneaky statues. Damn it. Should focus on the jumping lion first, and then we can take care of this dancer. There we go. Always hate it when I miss a parry. What can we find here? Abandoned house. I was hoping to find some hidden collectibles. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay. The chimney projected us to the top. Oh, not the arms again. With the arms, because I had no idea how to parry their attacks. Oh, yes, now we're on the upper level of the Duomo. This can also unleash a special attack. No! Oh man. I fell on the wrong side of the map. You shouldn't be here. Oh shit. We found a hidden boss. Damn it. Oh. So I'm willing to discover a hidden boss and it wiped the floor with us. I guess that it was a secret alternative version of the Razin. They seriously look similar. So at this point, how can we recover our missing feathers? Same thing, same way as we did before, I guess. Either fight or dodge our way through the enemies until we get to the spot of our death. The good thing is that we also infinite stamina, so we can keep jump rolling until we get there. It's a shame that I lost the feathers that I gathered so far. I don't feel like I want to go and fight a hidden boss right now. And this? It's a giant cherub. I got you this time. Oh, nice. The cherub is carrying a card. I have to wait until it gets closer to us. Ah, damn it. Idiot fell down. I'm on the wrong side of the gate. Sorry by maiden statues. Great. We cannot damage the cherub, but it can with us. Unless we kill it by using the parries. Come on. We did it. No! Okay, to find a way to return to the top of the Duomo, fall behind this gate and recover the card. This is how we can unlock the first variant for the pawn. That's where we have to go. It was here. There it is. And this is the big cherub. Or the huge cherub. Fortis est. Fortissimus omnium. Oh no. It's the secret boss again. Have to get out of here. Before it's too late. I know that I shouldn't be here. I'm not giving that much of a chance. 8 deaths. I don't even know if I can properly fight against this boss. Seems like a way to punish us because we're straying too far from the intended path. But in any case, we have enough cards. Let's go and check the armarium. And what is going to be? Oh, it's just another alternate skin for the pawn. Okay, let me take a quick look. Ah, okay, yes. These are just cosmetic changes to our skin. We're still a pawn, but with a much different look. Can I say there is a bit of a pity? I was hoping to get more stats and perks by unlocking each different variant. No way, I just spared the liquid. Okay, let's forget about the hidden boss. We need to proceed our way. For a few more minutes before we can close the stream for today. Them arms keep following us. We have to deal with the chunky cherub. You know what? Let me go on a much more stable, on a much stabler ground. Come at me. And let's try to keep him on the ground where he can attack us and we can kill it. Oh, never mind. Damn arms are everywhere. Enter a sealed door. You have to find and destroy its respective key. Oh, there's another mouse. Have you ever seen the city from... have you ever seen the parts of the city that is closer to the spire? A daydreaming mouse. Everything shines of white ivory among pillars and stony arcs. Life out there seems less dream than here. He dreams of reaching the neighbor that is close to the spire. I hate the Nvidianos because I cannot lock on them. Okay. In the meantime, we found a key. To unlock this door in particular. Oh! It was protecting another vinyl. And what is this? It's an egg that contains more feathers. Ah. Okay, we have to reach this other part again. We can recover the vinyl. Derasin. The name of this track is Derasin, Vorticare Folle. Epic Machia. Vorticare Folle is a crazed crazed flying or spinning. This we also got another bundle of feathers. Okay, with this we can take care of this other key. It's going to be another shortcut. And here we're returning to the entrance of the market. I want to return to the entrance to the city. This way we can exhaust all of our feathers and get ready for close the live stream. There are plenty of enemies. But what about this giant face that keeps staring at us? We can only speak with the two drunk mice. There's another mandrake. I'm interested to fighting it. I could remember the correct way to reach the entrance. Oh, this statue is carrying more cards. Shit, I'm about to die again. Few statues carrying cards, great. One down, one more to go. You're going down sooner or later. Okay, so this one was the Leonin sculptures and this Medellan. Okay, watch out for the giant block. Oh no, this is the dead end with all the hands. Get away from me. Need to get to safety before saving my progress. I'm taking so much damage. Oh wait, they're being following us. Okay. Let's see. First of all, we have to level up. Nice, we reached the level 10. And now, let me see the other cards. So we found the big caribs, the mice, Medellan. Ab manibus antiquis sculpta damnata. Let me see. Google translate Italian to Latin, Latin to Italian. Ab manibus antiquis sculpta. So, this is the city of Medellan. From sculpted from ancient hands, entombed. Or, if you want to be a bit more poetic, from ancient hands sculpted and damned. This is for Medellan. Now, let's take a quick look. Not... there it is. Leonim sculptures. Quam horribilis ille leo. Nunquam in de vibus evassisem. Sorry, I really don't understand this much Latin. So, quam horribilis ille leo. Such a horrifying lion. Nunquam in de vivus evassisem. Evassisem. That lion was really horrifying. or really horrible. I would have never been able to get out of here alive. A threatening encounter with a lion. So, okay, everyone. It's already 13 and 15, 1 and 15 p.m. and here at the end of this stream. So let's return to the main menu. For the closing remarks. And this, everyone, was the first chapter of Stonemachia, the brand new Italian indie Souls-like game by Crossfall Games. I have to say that this first taste of the game really paid out the hype for the product. We also died 8 times, but I will say it's not too bad to my most fearful expectations. Because again, I'm particularly proud of myself for being able to fight two bosses at the first attempt without dying. Other times I died in a very stupid way, especially by falling off a ledge. I would like to see where we can find a fishing rod so we can start fishing and maybe unlock some more secrets and other goodies. We're also getting a good picture of the story so far. Zephyro is Zephyr, the opponent we're playing at, and the main protagonist of the game, is a. He should be a fallen angel, fell from heaven, and he's trying to find a way back to unite with these other angels. But we also saw this apocalyptic battle at the start of the game that introduces us to Zephyram, the main antagonist of the game, this the Reaper of Heaven. We will see how the game evolves in the next live streams. So with this being said, everyone, we're at the end of this stream for today and the first chapter of Stonemachia. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, namely more Italian indie titles, then please consider following my Twitch channel and also YouTube channel. As always, you can also find me on Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Instagram to stay up to date with the next live stream announcement. And don't forget you can also join my Discord server at the following link right here to be a part of our budding community. Okay, at this point I better restore the background music. Since it won't be played after I switch between windows. So this is the link for our Discord server. Now with this, everyone, I wish as always a good day and a good game, and hope to see you the next time, which is going to be tomorrow, always here at 9 and 10 p.m. Central European Time, for yet another art stream. We're going to continue the workflow on the traffic cones. Now let me see if we can find someone to raid. Maybe another streamer was playing Stonemachia. Or maybe even any other Italian streamer will do. I have to replug the mouse. Let's see what we can read. They're currently playing Stonemachia. There's Narcos and Narcos. Italian partner. I guess they're already in advance at the moment of the game. So yes, maybe we can go and raid the Narcos if you're able to do that. Yes, everyone. The raid is about to begin, so please sharpen your keyboards. Let's get to give Narcos and his community lots of support, also to help spread the love for Stonemachia and Italian indie games all across Twitch. So everyone, as always, thanks again for the company today. Take care and have a good day or a good time zone depending on where you are, and hope to see you tomorrow. Let's get ready for the Stone raid. And until the next time, everyone, goodbye and let's go. Take care.